Me most about it is the proportion. Listen, I think commentary, I think what you all do here, what you and I are doing right now, what I try to do at my best in print, what my colleagues do much better than I do, I think all of that's very important. But it used to be, the news economy used to be such that that was in a different kind of proportion with actual information gathering. And a lot of things have happened to the economics of the business, a lot of things have happened with social media, where I now see the commentary eclipsing the actual information. And I think we just all need to pause and ask ourselves, what that means, and those of us who are doing commentary, you, me, make sure that when we're taking one of those little pieces of taffy, we're not stretching it too far beyond recognition.
But you certainly wouldn't argue that reporting is out the window, right? I mean, you look at here at the New York Times and at CNN, if you look at what Drew Griffin did and our investigative unit did on uncovering the VA scandal, if you want to take it a step further, Shinseki is out because many people called for his resignation.
Absolutely.
So do opinions and commentary help create accountability, you think?
They do, but they have to be built on the actual reporting. I mean, what ultimately leads to someone's ouster, the sorts of changes you're referring to, they wouldn't happen if it was all opinion. I mean, they're built on a foundation of facts, and on facts that no matter how people decided to interpret them, were beyond dispute. Yeah, there's a lot of information gathering, there's a lot of news gathering out there. I'm really proud of my news organization. We do a lot of it. CNN should be very proud of itself. But when you look at the way the media has grown and where it's grown, you do see a lot of venues that are all riffing and no reportage. And I do think that's gotten out of proportion, as I said, and we all need to kind of watch it, be careful, and be careful about our own consumption. Make sure that what we're looking to and what we're getting, what we believe is information from, is information and isn't instant analysis that has actually departed very far from the facts.
For as much criticism as we get here at CNN, I'm always very proud when something breaks out in some foreign part of the world, some corner of the world, and someone will say, hey, who is that guy over there? And I said, you know what? That's where that guy is stationed every single day, forever.
Right.
You just don't see him because there's no news over there to cover. So
you should be proud. I'm proud of that with the Times, but unfortunately when you stray beyond our news organizations, the number of foreign correspondents posted in key places and able to bring true expertise to bear on what they're saying, that's diminished over time.
I want to read this real quick because I think it's also very important. You also write in your column, you said, with just a few clicks of the mouse or taps on the remote, they find something to confirm their prejudices, to validate their perspective, and the gratification is almost instant. So you're talking there about social media, but it can also be, you could also be talking about people who will watch a liberal network to have their liberal beliefs confirmed. The same thing about a conservative network to do the same.
I'm talking about this irony that I've written about before, in fact, where we have more television channels than ever before. We have an infinite number of directions we can travel on the internet, and a lot of people end up curating these options down to the prejudice they already have, what they want to believe. Instead of using all this great technology of ours to open a broader universe to themselves, they just kind of find this rut and they stay in it because there's so many different venues that will just satisfy, vindicate, validate what they already believe.
All right, I'm going to give you a